welcome to Fight and Talk UK. So following the interview with Dean Lynch-Ward, I caught up with Dougie, Dean and Ash. This interview got a little bit intense at times, but Dougie's a gentleman, yeah? So straight after, it was cool. Welcome to Fight and Talk UK. Well, after last night, Dean Lynch-Ward interview, it went absolutely crazy. I've got two of them in at the moment. I'm going to get the other one in soon. But listen, Dougie, Joyce, welcome to Fight and Talk UK.
Nice one, Dan. How are you, brother?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Right.
I'm a bit late, mate. Bit late. Better late than never.
Can I just give a shout out to a young man who's related to you? Yeah, he's been messaging me all day after Dean's interview. In fact, I've had quite a lot of message from the traveller community after Dean's thing last night. Ryan Joyce, young Ryan Joyce, he's been very supportive of me and he sent me loads of nice messages today. So big shout out to Ryan Joyce. Thank you for your support. Dougie,
yeah.
Moving on, straight to you. All right, sensible questions. You want sensible questions? You saw the interview. You saw the interview with Dean Lynch-Ward last night, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, seen it. Yeah.
Are you Dean Lynch going to be Dean's fair play man?
I am, yeah.
What do you think of Decker's comment that he was the governor?
What, that Decker's the governor?
Decker said he was the governor. What did you think of that comment when he said that he was the governor?
Well, to be honest with you, he's not no governor, is he? What's no? There's only one governor, and that's Lenny McLean.
Thank you, Dougie. Then we'll leave that at that.
So unless he wants to think he's good as that man or stuff in these two shoes, then call himself the governor. But there's only one governor in my eyes.
And that's Lenny McLean, yeah?
Yeah, Lenny McLean.
All right. Dougie, moving on from that. 3D Fight Club. You've been very quiet. There's not been many interviews from you about 3D Fight Club, but we all know you're in the background. Dougie, what is this 3D Fight Club? What does this show mean to you? How much effort and how much of your life are you putting into 3D Fight Club?
Well, I'm a busy man. I've got multiple businesses, so I'm constantly busy, but I've had to put extra work into this 3D Fight Club. And it's took up a lot of my time, to be honest with you, because I've had to put it on hold, get the site sorted for obviously for all the viewers, all the people buying tickets, and everyone that's involved in wanting to come to the fight show. So basically, I've been in the background, been quiet, because I want to get everything in place, everything done proper, so no one can complain about everything, and everyone feels safe buying tickets, going to the event. So I've conquered all that, and today is the day that it's all been finalised, and it's back out there. Relaunched the new site, so everyone can look on there with all the fighters on, and it's a complete different site.
Dougie, you are a regular poster on Instagram. We often see pictures of your wife and your children. Can you tell us, obviously you post pictures of them, can you tell us your missus's name and about your kids and all that? Are you happy to do that?
I don't like disclosing too much information about my family, because you never know who's listening and watching it.
But you post on Instagram, so that's your family basically. We'll move on from that one, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. Obviously, I've got a beautiful little girl and my missus and that there.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking.
All right. Yeah. That's no problem. Yeah, a beautiful little girl. She's 8 months old. Oceana, and my missus, Holly. So yeah, everything's good. I can't be any happier. Life is great at the minute. Just obviously up to me neck in it with all the businesses and work and 3D Fight Club and looking after everybody. So yeah, it can be stressful at times, but you got to do what you got to do, to make things right. The only thing that keeps me happy and look forward to is getting home and having my little girl there with me. She's my comfort zone.
Well, Dougie, obviously you've got multiple businesses, so what kind of time do you leave in the morning and get home at night? Are you out most of the day? Is it a hard work and stressful?
Well, I'm in a set routine. I like getting up early in the morning. No, I'm used to it. I can handle it. It's I'm built for this. So I get up in the morning, have myself a nice coffee, sort myself out, go to the gym, and then get that out of the way, and then that's it. Then start cracking on with work. Obviously, everybody else is on their stations doing their part, and I've just I just make sure everything's in place, everything's done proper. And if anything needs doing or dressing, I'm there to make sure it's done. So yeah, to be busy every day.
We spoke the other week about a couple. There's a couple of the guys that are fighting on the show. I don't know if you realise the other week we spoke about that young man. How and you didn't realise the impact that you'd had on his life. You remember what the conversation? You remember the fellow I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So
are you on about the young lad Jack?
Yeah, the one the guy's least died. Yeah, and he was so.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He was so happy, and apparently you sent him a voicemail message after me and you spoke to say to him how you know.
Yeah, nice one for saying. Yeah, thank you for speaking highly of me and that there. And obviously, I only done what any normal man, a good man with a good heart, would do. So I listened to his story, and he asked me could he get on there, and he told me what it was for, the cause of his little niece, bless the family and that there. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, you know what? Obviously, the fella had a story behind him. So I said, no problem, I'll do it for you to help you fund money for your family and stuff. And that was it. Everyone deserves a chance, don't they? So that's what I've done. Got me in touch with Dean and got my place on the show. And he's a top lad, nice lad.
Dougie, going forward, with the show,
yep.
When you think about 3D Fight Club, I mean, you must, when you go to bed at night and you're laying there, you must think about 3D Fight Club. What's your plans in your head for the future of 3D Fight Club with Ash and Dean, obviously? Have you got any plans past number one?
Well, the plan is to make the first show successful, and then take it from there. Get three shows a year out of it. I'm happy with that. But I'm a man with fucking not just that one business. I keep a lot of things going, you see. I don't just sit there and do that one thing. I'm always on the go, sorting a lot of other things out. So, yeah, I want to make the thing successful. As for the team, do you know what I mean? Make them, make them successful. Everybody, just for everyone to have a piece of the pie, and do you know what I mean? Enjoy the night, enjoy something that they like doing, and that's it really.
Doug, who's for the fight card? Obviously, you know who's on the fight card. Who's when you look at that fight card at the moment? What names are sort of sticking out to you when you look at it? What names are?
Well, I don't want to start going through it, to be honest with you.
No, you don't have to go through it. But
no. I mean, I don't do favoritism. Like I say, there's a few fights on there, and they're all going to be good fights. Do you know what I mean? I wish them all well. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing every boys. Yeah, I look forward to seeing every one of them do well in there.
Yeah, you must have seen the videos of the boys and that. You must see Leighton Lawson and that. You're on Instagram.
Oh yeah, no. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? He's a good kid. He's a fucking character. The videos he puts up with Levi Tutor that they're doing the Rocky fucking music, and he's putting them through his paces anyway.
That's what I'm saying, Dougie. When I say that, I'm not talking about the fight club, but the fighters that you see that on a daily basis that are standing out to you, the ones that you think, oh wow, these are turning up. These are going to do it. Well,
that was going to be a banger, wasn't it? Johnny Royal and Danny.
Yeah.
They were definitely going to be a banger, that fight.
Do you know what? Look, do you know what? We'll have to. We've got a decent dance partner there for Danny development.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on. Before you say anything, can I just welcome to the room the needle fucking turner, Dean Lynch Wald. Dean, that video last night. Oh my God, mate! So many messages. People are seeing you now, mate. For listen, I've got this video. I've got a message I'm going to read out to all three of you, right? And I've picked one of the mediocre nice ones, right? And this is, I used to think Dean Lynch Wald was a fucking bully boy prick, but after watching this video, he's all right. I hope he bashes Decker's fucking head in. Right, that's one of the medium ones. Right, there's hundreds.
Dan, do you know what? There's one man here now that knows me more than most, yeah? And he's bottom left of the screen. Dougie will tell you that about me. He knows. If there was any doubt, Dougie would have pulled me to one side and said, Dean, put this one to one side. Am I right?
Can you just reply to that fella who wrote that? Because there's a lot of messages saying that they thought you was a fraud and everything. And after last night, there's loads. Go on the YouTube link and look. Hundreds of messages.
We'll do. And you know what? I'm gonna thank all the support, because, like you're saying, the support means a lot. But more than anything, for me, it's just It's just like, look, we know what it takes to get in there, and we know what we need to do to get in there, and that's the issue that kind of. I'll just put it as blunt as this: the day Decker come back to me and put a date on me to fight, or give me the option to fight him, was the day he decided to dance with the devil with him.
All right, Dougie,
I'm not going to say no more about him.
How do you feel about Dean? Like Dave, because apparently, Dougie, Dean, you and Dean are cousins. I heard from you. You told me. Apparently, yeah, okay. But how do you feel about
He's either going to wear the T-shirt. He's either going to get the T-shirt or Dean start making a little franchise there.
I reckon you can make loads of dough, yeah? But Dougie, how do you feel about that? How do you feel, Dougie? Because listen, you saw my video yesterday, yeah? We're straight up. Decker can have a tear up. He may molest kids or whatever he does, yeah? But he can fight, right? How do you feel about your cousin fighting him? What do you think? Are you worried for Dean or anything?
Listen, I won't sugarcoat anything. Listen, the man's not an idiot that he's fighting Decker. And if you try putting him down to be an idiot, then you're just a fucking brain dead fool, because the man's a fucking redneck. The man can take a beating. He's going to take some beating before he gets out of there. The man can have a go. And the man's not, do you know what I mean? The man's got a few fights under his belt. So you can't knock him off the chart and say, no, listen, he's a walk in the park. Because he's not a walk in the park for anybody. He'll stand there, he'll take it, and he'll give it. But I know my cousin Dean. I know he can fight. I'm not sitting there fucking sugarcoating anything. The way it is, I know what Dean can do. Yeah, I know Dean can fight. And listen, it is what it is. I spoke to Decker's fair play man. What's his name? Is it Dave? Yeah. I spoke to him yesterday and went through everything with him and told him what it is. So Decker can't say, well, I'm not happy with the shown fair play. There's no animosity there. There's no problems. There's no nothing. I haven't got a problem with the man. He is what he is. He's called me cousin out. And listen, the fight's been accepted. He wants a fight. He get a fair fight. I wouldn't put my name to something, for something to go sideways. Just like I did with Danny Christie. Yeah. Give me word. The man never knew me from Adam. Spoke to Paul. Paul what's out, and that was it. Listen, gentleman's agreement, and that was it. They had a fight. They went home to the families. Same way it's going to happen with my cousin Dean and fucking Decker. That's it. He wanted his fight. He's got his fight. So look, there's no point all shit talking and saying you done this or you done that, and that's why this happened. That happened. The fight's on. Yeah. So knuckle up, mate. Sit tight and fucking do what you got to do to the day. That's it.
Boys, I know that probably you like. I know Dean tells me a lot of stuff, but I probably know in your head you have a date in mind for this, and you know kind of when it's going to happen, and it's agreed quietly without anyone knowing. Can you just tell us? Is it 100%? Is this fight like? Is he agreed to this? Because
it's 100% done. It's 100%. I spoke to his fair play man yesterday. You'd have no need contacting me, or ringing me if Decker wasn't fighting. It's been confirmed by his fair play man yesterday on the phone to me, and then I sent the screenshots over to Dean, spoke to him, sent him the messages. That's it. They're happy. Dave's coming down with Decker on his own. That's it. We'll have the location. I'll give the time. I'll give the date, and that's it. The fight is on.
Okay.
And Dean will give his date after the fight night on the 19th. Dean will give his date of when he's going to fight the day after on a video, and that's it. It's done. Till then, best of luck to both men.
Can I just ask something? Because I don't know if Ash was there, but when on the Decker Heggie and Danny Christie fight, the fella Paul Venice, he didn't know what. Let's be honest. Listen, I'm going to be straight, right? He didn't know what he was going to be walking into that day. That fella Paul Venice walked in on his own. How much respect do you boys have for like Paul Venice for coming into that venue and Danny Christie when it could have been the other way? You boys are genuine. Everyone knows that now.
Well, that's what I'm going to say, Dan. No, listen, we've already got respect for the fella. The reason why Danny got brought in the first place is because me and Paul had mutual respect as men between men, proper men, fighting men. Do you know what I mean? Family men that speak up the word. That's it. So therefore, if you haven't got no word, you haven't got nothing about you, no one's ever going to trust you ever again in your life. So me and Danny and Paul said that on the phone. I said, look, Paul, you've got my word. He went, Dougie, you've got my word. That's it. I'm not about to get the man down there and go and fucking jump the man. As you can clearly see, it was on live from beginning to the end. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but do you know what it is, though? That's like Dougie's saying, that's kind of, and in terms of respect, there was always a neutral respect there before and prior to that, because even before they come down, they obviously
Go on.
They knew.
Side's perspective as well. Obviously, with me not being from a travelling community or being into everything that the lads are in, you have to have respect for it. You have to, because and spending a lot of time with the lads, you do see that they are very respectful of people. You know, they get a lot of grief online. Now, my respect shot up for both of them tenfold, especially with the way that the Christy Decker fight were handled. And you can't knock it. And people can say what they want, but when you get to know these lads on a personal level, and you realise that all they're about is the family, and make sure that they're paving the way for something special. Doing this 3D Fight Club for me,
well, boys, on that note,
brilliant.
On that note, listen, I'm going to tell you what a lot of people were pissed off about. A lot of people were pissed off about that. Danny turned up with just Paul Venice, and then when they turned up, there was Dougie, Dean, Decker's dad.
Listen, obviously, this is for all the people to listen to. Let me just stop you there, Danny, yeah?
Right. No worries. So, you understand what I'm saying, don't you?
No, I know what you're saying, and I'm going to answer that for you now. Yeah? So, Paul, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. I can hear you, bud. No problem.
Yeah. So, Paul, yes, come down with your man Danny on their own, yeah? Decker doesn't drive, right? So let's just get this right, who the gang was, because there was no gang, right? This is the way things go. You're in our hometown, yeah? So we have to maneuver things and make things right, so it's safe, it's proper, it's done. So Decker was coming down with his father. He had no other way of getting down. His father brought him down. His father's 60-odd years of age. I mean, God knows how old he is. Old man. So that's nothing to talk about. You can't class that as a person. He was out of the way. That was it, done. The only other people was there was the guy that owned the gym, yeah, that opened up, let us in, give us the keys. We done our own thing. So that's not being sly with anybody. You're not going to get into a building unless you get a set of keys. So that was that one, yeah. And the only other person that was there to record the fight was my father. So if anyone's got a problem with that, yeah, then address it with me. Because that's not being sly. That's not having, one second, let me finish. That's not having young men there. That's not having a gang there. And that's not being sly to Danny. No disrespect to Danny or Paul. They got shown the best of fair play, best of respect, and went home to the family. So I understand what you're saying, but people can, what do they do? Two men that's nearly 7 years of age, right? My father and his father, which was his taxi down there, yeah, and the guy that gives us the keys for the gym. That's it.
Yeah, Dougie, that is not what I'm saying. That's just what a lot of people saw on YouTube.
No, I know that, but that's for everyone out there to listen. Yeah, because I'm sick of all the shit talk that's coming out of everyone. I've got nothing to prove to all these trolls. Yeah, to be honest with you, they can go and kiss my bollocks because I am sick of the whole lot of them. Yeah, I do my thing. I'm doing everything, and obviously they aggravate the life out of me, and that's it. I'm getting upset, and I'm going to be really bothered.
You know what you swear.
Listen, I just smile, I laugh. You want to do this, you want to do that. So all you got to do is just smile. And the thing is, I'm not really bothered. The thing is, Danny, yeah, you just got to smile, you got to do your thing, and just keep grinding. That's it. So don't be bothered about opinion of a sheep.
Mate, listen, I'm not bothered, but sometimes it's my job to put the questions to people. You know?
So like,
and Dougie, listen, you've answered it, mate. What can I say? You've answered it. Dougie, on that note, let's move forward. Let's move forward.
That's all right.
3D Fight Club. 3D Fight Club.
Yeah.
Talk about 3D Fight Club. Tell us about 3D Fight Club.
What do you want to know?
Oh, well, I want to know what you think about it. What like the press conference?
I think it's a good thing. Listen, I think it's an opportunity for people. No one's doing it the way me and Dean's doing it. Yeah, we're going to pull out all the stops, which we already have. We've finally finalised everything. We've done everything by the book. We've got the doctors there, the ambulance there, the ring's done. Everything possible that needed doing, so nobody can do anything. The policy's there, everything's on the website for everyone to see. There's not one thing. So I can't wait for someone to go in there and tell me, find the fault, please, people, and send it over so we can have a look at it. Everyone will always find a fault with everything you do. But we've done everything legalized, everything's done proper, and everything's above board for everybody, every one of them fighters' safety. Yeah, that's our main priority, to make sure everybody's safe and everyone has a good time. And plus, with the venue, we already had 20 security on there. Yeah, we've ordered another 20 for everyone else's safety, even though we've got it handled. But just for everybody else's peace of mind, we'll have 40 security on there on the night, around the ring, around the bar, around the tables, around the door, around the toilets. So that's for everyone wanting to know. So it's going to be a safe venue. We want it to be kid-friendly, women-friendly, men-friendly. Do you know what I mean? Everything's there. There's wheelchair access for what's now disabled. Do you know what I mean? Everything's covered for everybody. So we're doing everything just for the public, for everyone to have a good time, feel safe. And that's it, really. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're giving people opportunities out there that's never had opportunities like this before. Do you know what I mean? So people that we have got on the table has got some sad stories, good stories, and strong stories behind them. And me and Dean's willing to give them people opportunities.
Dougie, I'm sorry. I feel like I might have irritated or agitated you a bit, mate. But like, I'm genuinely, you know,
No, you haven't.
For weeks.
No, Danny. Danny. You haven't irritated me, mate. I'm all right. It's been a long night.
Listen, you know, Dougie, you know, and Dean knows as well. Yeah, that like we spoke a couple of weeks ago. You know what this means to people. Listen, that's what I want to get from you. You actually know. Everyone knows you as the traveller, Dougie Joyce, but tell these fighters what it means to you, them coming to your show, yeah, and them looking up to you and going, that fella give me an opportunity. Tell them.
It's a good feeling, Danny. It feels a good feeling, like giving something back. It feels good to me that I can put a smile on another family, do you know what I mean, on their faces. People that hasn't got nothing. And $1,000 is a lot of money to somebody that hasn't got it. $2,000, $3,000 is a lot of money to someone that hasn't got it. And for that there to change people's lives, that makes me feel good. Why wouldn't it? It makes me feel fucking unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? It makes me feel happy. Even if I walked away with nothing, it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't affect me. As long as everybody's happy, everyone's had a good night, and that's it.
Do you know what? We've got fighters that...
To all the fighters and everyone that's involved and everyone that's a believer in me and Dean, yeah, thank you very much, boys. God bless you all. And let me tell you, you'll be very much awarded. God bless you.
Dougie,
do you know what?
I just ask you to go and look on the comments for Dean after the video last night and leave a comment, mate?
You've seen him?
If you go through them and look how much support, there is loads of support. There is negativity, yeah, and there's loads. And you know, the biggest one is you two being cousins. And even me and you joked about that, Dougie, didn't we? Like, but the positivity, listen, the positivity that's coming from this is unbelievable.
That's the famous word for listen. That's the famous word, and that's going to die hard, isn't it? Dougie Joyce.
Do you know what? Hey, do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Do you know when Decker gets his ass tanned, they're going to say, do you know what? Guess what? Dougie Joyce's cousin beat Decker. Hey, do you know what as well? I'll tell you what. Yeah. So you're going to see at the press conference, you're going to say cousin Dean on one side, on the back of one jumper, and on the back of mine, you're going to see Dougie Joyce's cousin. But jokes aside, Dan, do you know what it is? Like me and Dougie was saying, we sat and we spoke and we said, look, we could do 3D Fight Club and put a fight card together of all the ex-BKB lads. We said, let's give these guys opportunities. There's people out there, you know what I mean? And what you've got to remember is we don't want to be just remembered for the biggest promotion that we're going to be building. We want to be remembered off the people. Say, you know what? I was part of that at the start. You know, we've built a legacy for every fighter on there. We've built a legacy for them. Do you know what I mean? We've built that. So imagine how, you know, we've been getting spoke about for years. Do you understand what I mean? Whereas if we just set up a normal BKB promotion, like everyone else has been doing it, we've been forgotten about if we only done one show.
Dougie,
do you understand what I mean?
I do. Dougie, one question. If Dean beats the fuck out of Decker, will you start going around to people? Will you start telling people?
There is no if. Well, go on.
I'm Dougie Joyce, Dean Lynchwald's cousin.
It doesn't work like that.
What if he knocks Decker out? Would you not say that's Dean Lynchwald? Mike.
Hey Dan, I'll tell you what you can do.
Hey Dan, how about this, Dan? Here's the deal for you. Dan, yeah. When Dean does the job, yeah, I want you to come on this fight and talk, yeah, and say, Dan, I'm Dougie Joyce's cousin. I want you to say out of your mouth.
Fellas,
right, listen,
and then I'll let you be my cousin too.
Right, listen, I'm shooting off. I'm gonna get some sleep, man. I'm up early training. Catch you in a bit, yeah. Shout
boys, thank you very much. To all you boys. I'm gonna get rid of this chair and I'm gonna get this going. Ash, Dean, Dougie, much love.
Yep.
Dougie, thank you very much.
God bless you. Take care.
Thank you very much. Look after yourself, bud. I'm gonna release this tonight. Let's make it fly, eh?
No worries, brother. God bless.
See you later, Dougie. See you later.